birth rate plunging as millennials decide against being parents. Now, Josh, what is this going to say?
Yeah, why do you think that the children, less than a fifth of millennials, specifically those between 26 and 35, are certain that they want to become parents one day? Less than a fifth. So give me a guess.
Well, they don't want to be how their parents were.
Okay.
So they're well, I think whatever this says, I think what it is they feel like they're special and they want to live their life to the best that they can before having kids. But they're also masking that in the resentment of what their parents did to them.
Right. This projected fear, sort of like, I don't want to be like my parents. Well, okay, so
what does this say?
Obviously,
though?
that's not what it says.
No.
What do you think? If you were going to give me a guess of what is one of the main concerns,
birth rate, pornography. Right?
No, but climate change, Jordan. They're afraid that the world is going to end.
Is this legit? Is this what they're saying? Did they do a poll or something?
This inclination further diminishes among individuals with pronounced environmental concerns. Simply put, 4 in 5 young millennials want to remain childless, especially if they dwell on climate change concerns. The study conducted by the University of Southampton and the Generations and Gender Program gathered insights on attitudes towards children, family, and various political issues. It involved a sample of 7,000 individuals ranging from 18 to 59. So they think this is why there's a declining birth rate.
Did they do a poll and they said that's why, or they're just saying this?
That was when they polled these people. That was one of the concerns, like, why don't you want to have kids? And that was one of the things people said.
If there were a lot of things on that list and that was one of them that they said, I feel like that's just lip service. Like, you come out of a polling and they're like...
Oh, you think they just feel like this is something they're supposed to say?
Yeah, that's just made up. Like, that's like
climate change. Because I'm a selfish person.
Right. That's
you know what I mean? What are you going to say?
Well, no, the climate change thing makes you look selfless. Whereas
that's what I'm saying. That's
you're
what I'm
actually
saying. Your honest answer is kind of the opposite.
Yeah, but that makes you look good, and it's just like when these exit polls, and it's like, no one's going to say I voted Trump. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm not going to say that. I voted Nikki Haley. I voted Biden. You're not going to tell somebody the truth.
Okay, so you don't really think that this is actually a reason people aren't having kids. They're not actually saying, well, the world's going to end anyway, so why would I bring kids into this world? You think that's the best excuse they can come up with that still makes them look like a good person?
Yeah, I mean, because even if I'm doing a poll, which I don't do, but if I did do a poll online and it says it's anonymous, I don't believe that it actually is. So I'm trying to be as honest as I can, but then when it comes down to like something very personal, it's like, okay, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking somebody knows that I'm saying this. Yeah. So then you won't even mean to, but you'll kind of shift your answers a little bit. Yeah. So people who are maybe already leaning this way a little bit, they're like, well, yeah, that is probably one of the reasons why I would not. Yeah. So I don't believe this.
Okay. I think there's probably more truth to it than what you're saying, because I think that there really are younger people out there that are just so...
They're all in.
They're all in. That they just have this they have this nihilistic attitude of well, everything... and in some ways it's true. Everything is out to get me.
Yeah. But I don't, and I believe,
can't afford a house.
And I believe that, but to say climate change, like, I think that's just like a token for them to say, the world is just bad, so I don't really know if I feel comfortable. Yeah. That makes sense.
It's a catch-all.
Yeah, but to say it is just climate change, it just seems stupid. But the economy is kind of nuts. I can't afford anything.
You don't think that if they solved climate change tomorrow, these people would be like, great, now I can have kids?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay. Anything else on that? I just wanted to share that with you.
No, I think that we've solved that. We've parsed through that and we made it more honest than they were actually being.